They just don't have time for that
We've
these
ruined
days.
ourselves with social media.
We really
have broken the human race.
Yes, we have.
Because our attention spans, like there's nothing left anymore. People are lazy. They won't spend...
Knights of Neat.
The knights who say neat.
Monty Python. If you
Nothing but a flesh wound. Golly, we're just like...
Burger King.
So,
surveys.
Yeah, survey said, welcome to Royally Unhinged, the podcast. It is a podcast, but unlike other podcasts, we're the best. We talk about all things networking, marketing, and Harry Potter wizardry. Because this gal over here really likes Harry Potter. Who's this gal? Well, she is my podcast co-host. I'm one of your co-hosts. Yeah, no one's going to see that, Tara. I am Princess Paula, along with this Harry Potter fan over here,
Tara B.
Oh my gosh. And together, the two of us for over a year now are Royally Unhinged. Howdy doody, friends. Welcome to the podcast. If you are a fan already, it's so good to have you. Come on over, pull up a little chair beside us. If this is your first time because you were just scrolling, you were just turning the dial and came across us and you're like, oh, what pray tell is this? You came to the right place. You're going to laugh. You're going to learn. You're going to have a jolly good time.
You might cry.
No ho-humming around here. And you're going to have, hopefully you don't cry. You cry with laughter.
Yes.
So a couple quick things. Tell them about sponsorship opportunities, Tara.
You can go to royallyunhinged.com and go down to the bottom, fill out the contact form. And if you want to sponsor Royally Unhinged, Paula and myself, we will talk about your business. We will either do it here in the studio or we will come out to your place of business, organization, wherever you reside at.
Especially if you have snacks.
Always good with snacks. Cheese, very much.
Yes.
We will take cheese. Still have to pay us, but we'll take cheese too. But we'll come out to your place and we will set up the little podcast studio and we will talk about your business. We'll tailor the topics specifically to what you do and what makes you great.
Great.
They're great.
Also, if you notice, we're sporting some snazzy merch. That's right. You see us. She is wearing a Scope of Smartness.
Scope of Smartness.
Which is great with someone that looks like Dobby, not Dobby.
Not Dobby.
Whoever made Harry Potter.
It is an elf.
Yes.
His name is...
Not Dobby.
Ralph.
His name is not Dobby. And yeah, you can get some merch. You can be sporting some Royally, and you can have your own Not Dobby and Scope of Smartness. Tell the fine folks at home how they can get that, Tara.
You can also go to royallyunhinged.com and click on the little link up at the top that says, Are You Merch? And it will take you to our wonderful online store. Thank you to Big Frog and Diane and Woodbury and the team for setting it up. My froggy people, as I like to say.
Ribbit.
Yeah,
super fun. And just so you know, we do release one of these episodes every Wednesday at noon. Every single week for over a year. That's right. When you subscribe to this podcast, you get maximum value.
Maximum effort.
We are here every week. We're going to make you laugh. We're going to make you learn. And we're going to tell you things that it's everything you need to know. And some things you didn't know that you needed to know. But once you know, you're like, I'm so glad I know that now. So there you go. Okay, this week, I'm going to bring to light some different marketing things. Because here's the dealio. The dealio, friends. You might be a business owner, small business owner, maybe a medium business owner. Maybe you work for a business. Maybe you want to start a business. And boy, oh boy, when it comes to marketing, that big old word, marketing's like a buffet. You ever go to an all-you-can-eat buffet and there's so much there?
You just don't know what to start with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's just a lot. And it's all part of the buffet. But a chicken nugget is very different than like chocolate pudding. But they're both on the buffet.
It is very different.
When it comes to marketing, there is a lot on the marketing buffet. If you were to look at the marketing buffet and all the things that constitute marketing, there's a lot of stuff, right? There's websites. There is creating logos, marketing, branding.
Mhm.
There is social media.
Mhm.
There is networking.
Mhm.
There is getting out and doing stuff. There's Google ads. There's digital ads. There's commercials. There's print material. There's merch. What am I missing?
I think that was good.
Okay. So there's a lot of things. And now you're in the business and you're like, okay, I'm supposed to be marketing myself. What, pray tell, do I do?
What do you do?
And unlike yesteryear,
What do you do
for
for
a Klondike bar, what would you do? Probably not a lot. Not everyone likes Klondike bars. I like them.
I don't think I've ever had one.
Oh, are you kidding me?
It's the
Are
ice
you-
cream thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I might have had one.
Covered in chocolate. They're square.
Yeah, I think I've had one. It's got the polar bear on it. Silver
Yeah.
package.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I probably did back in the day.
What would you do? Okay, so when it comes to marketing, people, I think, sometimes are overthinking it, number one.
Always.
They overcomplicate it now because there's so many people running around that are calling themselves marketers or marketing companies, and they're running around going, this is what you need to do. And they're just like spend $20,000 on Google ads.
Yeah,
Cray.
Don't spend $20,000 on Google ads. Please, for the love. Don't do that. There's
Okay.
so many other things you can do.
Truth. Hashtag
Hashtag truth.
11 hashtags. So I'm going to share with you a little story. I'm going to share 2 stories, actually.
Story time.
Dose. And because I want people that are listening to realize, well, that's not that complicated. No, it's not. Marketing doesn't need to, nor should it be complicated. And especially in today's day and age, people want real. They want authentic. They want you. Actually, I have 3 stories. I have 3.
That's
3
4.
stories. Paula can't count on her fingers.
If you are only listening and not watching, you will not see that Paula does not know the difference between the number 3 and 4.
Clearly. It's late in the day. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a story. And this story is about, I already forgot how to say his name. The very famous baseball player, Japanese baseball player.
Oh, the new guy?
Whatever. You know his name. And
Onai? So you're talking, he's a
what was
newer
his
guy, right?
name? Okay, please pause for, wait, let me turn this down. His name is, he's a baseball player. You guys at home are like, Paula, we all know who it is. It's the greatest player.
Akira Suzuki.
Otani. I'm just going to call him Otani.
Yeah, he's the
new good one.
Shohei Otani.
There we go. My apologies.
I knew that for other reasons I will not talk about here.
Well, that what?
Well,
Okay,
I was talking to you
no.
about it earlier. It's because of Whatnot. Because I'm on Whatnot now.
Oh, right.
And I see all the sports cards, and he's like a fancy card that you want to
Okay,
get.
focus. So he's a really good baseball player. He's one of the best around right now
Yep.
in 2026, where we are in 2026. So he's playing a baseball game. He's in the stadium. He hits the ball. It hits one of the screens, the digital screens on the outfield.
Oh, nice.
And it knocks out one of the panels. So now when you look at the digital screen, there's a panel missing. It's blacked out.
Yeah.
Like he's broken it
Yeah.
with the baseball. Shows his awesomeness.
Yes.
So Coors Light, the alcoholic beverage people,
That is
They-
Coors Light.
capitalize on this. And again, I'm going to give you a couple other examples. And sometimes it's not being complicated. Now, important to note, Coors Light is not the official sponsor of baseball. It's actually Budweiser.
Yep.
But Coors Light realizes, like every time now you look at the stadium, on the screens, there's a black square that's blacked out because it hasn't been fixed. That's what was hit. So they start creating all this marketing. They create Coors Light cans that have a blacked out square on the front to represent
Oh, that's funny.
where he hit the screen and blacked it out. And so when you look at the baseball stadiums, it's all over. And Coors Light just ups it. So they start creating all these cans. Well, people go crazy over these like limited edition, special edition cans.
Of course.
They sell out. And they start making all this merch because now they've taken a moment in time of
Mhm.
something that was really cool and maybe even a little innocuous. Like he hit the ball, which was super cool, broke the screen, right? But now they're going like almost like commemorating that moment.
Mhm.
And they start putting it on all these cans. They start putting it all over the place. Brilliant.
That is.
Brilliant marketing. And from what I like, it was a great move in sports marketing. Again, especially because they're not the official sponsor, nor were they the sponsor for that player.
See, I thought that was going to go in it. Well, first of all, them capitalizing on that in general is like fantastic. But because it was on like one of the Jumbotrons.
Yeah, that's what the word.
Yeah. Since it was on one of those things, I just imagine that they would use that blacked out square and like do something with like a smiley face that has like that tooth is blocked out or like, but that's like, but I guess Coors couldn't do anything like that anyways because
yeah, no, they just took the image.
Then they can't. Yeah.
Well, because and I think I might be leaving out part of the story, but I'll send you the video because when they originally, I think when he originally knocked it out, like I forget, was Coors on there at the time? But anyway, they started. It's really cool. Like they started. You can see.
Shohei.
So it was their ad. It was like it was a Coors ad. It was like the Coors ad at the stadium.
Yeah.
So it was. See, look, it was like blacked out. So rather than fix it, they didn't fix it. They went with the flaw and they started creating bottles and cans and everything with that on it. And they were doing billboards. They're doing all these things. And it says they broke every screen in the stadium so that every single screen had that broken square to represent what had happened. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Because sometimes that's just it with marketing. Like people sometimes overthink. They want something flashy. They want something.
Keep it simple.
Okay, second example. In the same realm. And this is local. This is local. So this winter, right, we're up in the Midwest, Minnesota, Wisconsin. It's cold. It gets cold. It gets real cold.
Quite cold.
So there was a Topgolf. And if anyone doesn't know what Topgolf is, can you describe? I can. Can you describe Topgolf?
I can.
Go ahead.
So Topgolf, it's like this giant outdoor stadium. It's like it's I would call it a stadium, but it's got nets on it, but it's got each one of these bays. And it's like 3-4 stories tall or something, and it's super long. So like, I don't know, you can probably have like maybe 100 bays in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
But each one, like, so it's in the winter. I mean, each one of them, they're heated too.
Yeah,
so
you can go all year.
Yeah, you can go all year. I know one of my clients, they have a membership. So they actually went when it was super windy and it was like 10 below outside, but they still went.
Well, yeah, because they do have the heaters and they can...
Yeah, they have the heaters in there, but it's
like a range, like a driving range.
It's an outdoor driving range, but it's in this like stadium type of
environment. Yeah. So like you can be there and be hitting balls in multiple levels of people just hitting balls out into the open. So like she said, it's open all year round. Well, up here where it gets real, real cold, one of the newer ones that had just opened when we had an ice storm, lots of rain, snow and ice, the nets came down. All of the rain and the snow and the wet stuff had clung to one of the nets and it collapsed. And it was all over, you know, maybe not the news, but it was all over like, oh, Topgolf, super bad. Ice storm came, broke it down. Well, this one guy puts a comment on like a post and oh my gosh, I'm just going to call him Lance because I can't remember what his name is, or Luke. I'm going to call him Luke.
Luke is good.
And Luke posts, he's like, well, I hope you get this fixed by Friday because I'm having my holiday party. Or he was having a holiday party. They're like, I hope it's fixed by Friday. Now, Topgolf, well played. Well done. So they start doing all the social media, Tara, where they have the lift where they're working on the fence, but they're holding up big signs and they're like, this is for you, Luke. This one's for Luke. And they started doing all this stuff of like, do it for Luke and we got to get it fixed. And their posts went viral and everybody was looking at it because they took something that had happened that would potentially be wrong.
Yeah.
So much like in the baseball stadium when, you know, a thing has broken and it's like, oh, drat.
Ho hum drat.
That's like
where we're at right now.
I'm an 1800s author stuck in a princess body. And so I just love it when things happen, you have a choice. Now, we're going to go in some other directions with this because sometimes it can go terribly wrong if it's not done well. But it was like, good job, Topgolf. Like, they went ahead and took a situation that could have been disastrous and terrible, stuck a little bit of humor on there. Bada boom, bada bing.
I thought it was bada bing, bada boom.
No.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh my gosh. You better Google that. Oh, if you are at home right now, well, by the time you finish listening to this, you're going to know the truth. But it's bada boom, bada bing. Oh my gosh.
Bada bing.
See, this is one of these things.
Bada bing, bada boom.
No. Oh my God. We'll put in the other one. See if the other one comes up.
Bada boom.
We'll see if it comes up the other way.
Wait, if you could hear that.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh my gosh. AI just is so
Okay,
lacking.
let's hear it. Bada,
Bada boom, bada bing. See, and this is one of these things. It could be regional. It could just, does it come up also?
No, I got a weird message, that error message.
Anywho,
Bada boom, bada bing.
Yeah, sometimes when something goes wrong, because here's the long and short of it. You let me know if it comes up while you're doing that. Is that stuff is going to go wrong. In case you haven't noticed, in life, in business, you make mistakes. The order doesn't come out right. You forgot to write something down. Things happen and it just doesn't work. And so what do you do about it? How do you fix it? How do you roll with it?
Bada bing, bada boom is... Wait, what did I say?
That's what you said. I said bada boom.
It keeps on showing bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom.
Sometimes you're wrong, folks.
Bada bing,
really?
Bada boom.
All forever I've been saying bada boom, bada bing.
It's bada bing, bada boom.
Dang nabbit, but I said it with such authority and assuredness.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of just phrases. So there's this one guy. I don't know if he watches this. Reggie, if you watch this, I heart you so much. He's from Kentucky, I think. Super Southern accent.
Okay.
But when he speaks, he's a speaker. He trains on not personality stuff. He does more leadership, whatever. Doesn't matter. But every time that I hear him speak, he says, "Dadgummit."
No way.
Dead serious. It gets me every single time that he speaks. He was on one of my clients' classes yesterday as a guest.
And
he did it again and he said, "You know that dadgummit?" And I'm just like, oh, I just love it so much. Anyways, phrases. Phrases are great.
Can't believe I was wrong all this time. This is not good. I do not like being wrong.
I'm aware of that.
Surprise. Any hoodly. So I really like that with Topgolf. Now, another fun little marketing blurbot that I wanted to...
Blurbot?
And I actually want to see what you think about this. Again, I see a lot of content online because your girl is watching lots of videos on various apps. A lot.
I am not.
So currently, the president... So we're in 2026, in case you're watching this in 2092.
Okay, she just said president, so I just want to say this is not getting political, right?
Of Burger King.
Okay.
No, I thought you were going to say 2092. I had to pause for a minute because I was like, in 2092, how will we consume things? Like if you're watching a podcast in 2092.
We just have a chip in our head.
Well, that's just it. Are you just like looking at something and say, "Wall, bring up"?
Probably.
That's wild. But maybe not. Who knows?
At the time, it will be mainstream.
Maybe we'll just say, "AI, open this."
Probably.
Okay, so right now, the president of Burger King.
Burger King.
So I'm finding this quite fascinating. And I haven't done a deep dive. And perhaps I should have done a little more homework before I brought it up here today. He has been going out online, making videos where he's like, "Hi, I'm the president of Burger King." Whatever his name is, I don't remember.
John. His name's John.
And he's giving out his phone number. And he's like, "I want you to call me, text me, send me an email. Let me know what you like and what we can do better." He's like, "I want to hear from you. We want to turn things around. We want to make things better. So let me know what you're thinking." And he's like, man on the street. He's going out and about in the restaurants. He's going out. He's just like, "I want to know what you think."
Boots on the ground, baby.
Thoughts.
I would being the president of Burger King, I would personally be a little bit scared just throwing out my
Well,
my phone number.
I don't think it's like, you know. Here we go.
We're watching it.
And here's my number. I'd love to hear from as many of you as possible. So give me a call, shoot me a text, or leave me a voicemail. We want to make Burger King better. And we do that best when we do it with you. Let's talk soon.
Come on. Come
Yeah,
on.
I really like that, actually.
Come on, Tara.
I really like that.
You guys, to have a brand that's kind of dying, and I mean, who eats a Burger King anymore? Who?
I do.
Do you really?
They have their Impossible Burger.
Okay, who else is eating at Burger King?
I like it.
They have been in a nosedive for a while.
They have been. I will say they definitely have been. But when I used to eat their Hershey pies, oh.
Well, I do not know about these things.
Oh.
Why are you eating an Impossible Burger? Since when don't you eat meat?
I haven't eaten red meat in a really long time.
I did not know this fun fact.
I do occasionally, occasionally I will. But if I'm like feeling a burger, I'll go get an Impossible Burger and I'll get it without the bun. So it's like a little lettuce wrap. It's quite delicious.
Fun fact. Okay, so getting back to this. So obviously he's the president, and it's like, what do? How do we fix the brand? Are we going to spend $20,000 on Google Ads? No.
We're going to ask the people.
But he's like, okay, I'm going to embrace social media.
Yep.
But he's doing it in such a different way by saying, I'm the president. Here's my number.
Shoot me a text.
Tell me what you like and what you don't like. If you're going to fix the problem, this is the way. So they're not sitting around in a boardroom.
This is the way.
But you know what I mean? Like they're
Mandalorian.
not. Okay, whatever. They're not sitting around in a boardroom having yet another meeting or another Teams meeting.
Or focus groups.
Right? Or like we're all going to sit down and have a strategic planning, thought thinking.
I mean, I'm sure there was some strategy that was put behind the fact of having him just go out and do it. But I think this goes back to what we talk about all the time is being authentic. And this is what I tell my clients all the time is people like working with people. People don't like working with businesses. So the more that you can put personality and that personal touch on like a brand or with this, like put the president of the frickin' of all of it out on there and say, hey, I'm just like your next door neighbor. Let's have a chat.
Well, plus he's going to find out. So if you're sitting in a boardroom and they're like, okay, why are sales down?
Yeah.
And people are sitting there going, well, boss, it's because our fries aren't salty enough. It's because Burger King looks too old. It's
fries
because
are too salty.
Like whatever
soggy.
it is. You seem to have some opinions, Sarah. But if you're sitting there and what he's doing is let's actually find out. Let's legitimately find out what people do or don't like. So I just had a thoughtsicle.
I like thoughtsicles.
What if, and it will probably be after this airs, TBD, unless it's 2092. Then it was way long ago. And now I'm just
About a week ago.
2092, 30. By now I could be in an urn. It's hard to say. So
I'm just letting her go. I don't know where this.
Okay, listen. If when we do our little upcoming expos, by the way, you can see us actually when this airs. In the next 2 weekends, we will be live in person at either the Forest Lake Community Expo or the Woodbury Expo. You can come see us in person. We'll have our setup there. We'll have a booth. We'll be there with lots of thoughtsicles, recording, special guests. It's great. So come see us.
They're great.
So what if we had like a little fishbowl, a little whiteboard, a little something where people tell us what they don't like about marketing?
Let's do it.
Things I can't like,
What drives
my
you insane?
ick, my pet peeves.
And then we'll just pull them out and we'll just talk about it. Yeah.
Like that's what, like just to find out from people. Tell us. Like you can text or
We
write it
want to
down.
know you, the at-home listener, what you hate about
And it'll just be like,
marketing.
what drives you nuts? Text us at this number or write it down on a
Should
paper.
we get
Like
a separate Google number for that?
I would
We're
use
gonna
mine.
have random
I would use
people.
mine. Whatever.
She has more faith in the
I have it on my business
population.
cards out all over the place. People aren't that, they don't care enough. They just don't care. So anyway, I think that's really smart. Like if you're a business right now and you're kind of going, all right, I'm struggling, or maybe a bigger business or an established business, and you're kind of going, what is going on? What do people want? Ask them.
Okay, so I want to touch on that because a lot of the times what I see is that people will send out a survey, especially after they complete a service. So I want to ask your opinion on this because I have my opinion. on this. After you complete a service or something, because what he is doing right here is he's essentially giving them different means to answer the question, to tell us what's wrong. And it's Burger King. It's a national chain, and it's probably a worldwide chain at this point. But so it's like not just Joe next door, but
Joe's Plumbing.
Yeah, it's not like Joe's Plumbing next door or whatever. So like there's a little bit of a, I don't want to say celebrity factor, but more of like a, this is kind of a big deal sort of factor, because it's the president of Burger King.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So my question is though, is a how do you feel about like digital surveys? Like after you complete a service, you get the survey sent to you. It's like you you talk to T-Mobile, not sponsored. I don't even have T-Mobile, but you talk to T-Mobile. They send you, hey, rate your service after you get off the call with us or something. You get a text. You can put in the thing, like sending email
I think some
surveys.
stuff isn't working anymore. Like to quote Gary Vee again, my gosh, the guy's gonna think I'm a stalker, but
you are
a little. Like if you look at everything that happens, even in social media, there's ebbs and flows. And sometimes things work great for a while and then they don't. And then they kind of die out. Survey said.
I was just going to say that.
Oh, go ahead.
Survey says.
Like, it's the same thing with asking for Google reviews. They're still necessary and they're still good. But sometimes getting people to do them is really hard. Because humans are lazy.
They're so lazy.
So even with a survey, if all you have to do is say yes or no or press buttons, half the time I hang up when they're like, will you stay online after for a survey? No.
I always hang up.
No, Linda, I gotta go.
This is just a snippet.
You hang up?
Oh yeah, I hang up. I don't do it. I normally hang up. Unless, okay, this is different. Well, that's a different thing. I was going to give a little tidbit of a thing.
A whole conversation with herself.
I am. I always do. So, what did you just say? That made me think of something. Oh,
survey.
No. Okay. So we were saying that people are really lazy. Like, people are very lazy these days. So this is just a little snippet for you guys at home for your websites and stuff. Have it be fat finger friendly. What that means is things that are easily clickable on there, easily accessible, like they don't have to dig through a whole bunch of stuff, like have your call to action, like boom, in your face sort of thing.
Boom chakalaka.
Because if they can't find it, it's the same thing with like
how no one will scroll.
How fast your website loads too. Like if it doesn't load within a few seconds, like people move on because they are super impatient, they're super lazy. They just don't have time for that these
We've ruined
days.
ourselves with social media.
We really
have broken the human race.
Yes, we have.
Because our attention spans, like there's nothing left anymore. People are lazy. They won't spend...
Knights of Neat.
The knights who say neat.
Monty Python. If you
nothing but a flesh wound. Golly, we're just like...
Burger King.
Surveys. Yeah, survey said... So it's the same thing with Google. So I tell people all the time, when you're trying to get a Google review, you're going to text them, you're going to email them, you're going to call them, you're going to send them a homing pigeon. It might take a couple because you have to like push on people.
Nudge them.
People want easy. They want quick. They want simple because they're inherently lazy. So
truth.
I think I want to do that at our next little expo to get some information from people. Again, making it easy. Yeah. We'll have to think about that. That could be kind of...
We're going to have just a couple of fun things that are coming up. But I love these ideas, these marketing ideas. And this just kind of goes back again to what we're talking about, being unique, being different, doing something that's out of the box, thinking what's not the norm, what is going to get people's attention. And I think the most important part, because all three of what you really said right now, all three of those stories, the baseball Coors Light one, the Burger King one, and the... Topgolf one. All three of those include the consumer in a way. It's not just doing it for themselves. It's not just putting it out there. They are having that consumer want to interact with them somehow.
Yes.
Whether it's purchasing Coors Light, being a part of that story, whether it's the guy at Topgolf. Topgolf did an entire campaign around you saying that this is for you, Luke. Or even with Burger King president, he literally wants you to connect with him and he wants you to interact with him. So that's a huge part of branding, is making sure that you are including your consumer, your customer, your potential customer, whoever it is, prospective, whatever, include them in your process, because then we always go back to that flywheel thing. When you include those people, those end up being your referral partners in the future.
And with that, I got nothing to add. Yeah, what she said. Yeah, what she said.
That's
Talk
what
to your
she
people. Talk to your people and what they
Talk to
want
your
and
people.
what's going on. There's going to be more to come in the future because I'm always seeing something, reading something, learning something, talk to someone, and there's more. But that's why we do this podcast, because we want to give you nuggets, not chicken nuggets, but good nuggets to help you in marketing, networking, and I don't know, in your Harry Potter journey.
Wizardry, wizardry, wizardry.
We want to help you. What are they trying to do? Graduate? I don't know what they're trying. Anyway.
Beat Voldemort.
Oh, yes. We want you to help you beat Voldemort. So, if you have thoughtsicles or ideas, or you know of something really cool, like a really awesome marketing example, shoot us a little something, something. Shoot us a little owl with a little note attached to it.
Send us cheese.
Write it in cheese. I would like it
Write
cut
it
out
in cheese.
in cheese.
You can talk to that girl, Brie. I'm sure she would do it for you.
She would do the cheese. But not cut the cheese. If you would ever like us to come on location and do a podcast for you, about you, where you are, we would love to do that. So just let us know. If you would like to wear and sport some of our merch,
Scope of Smartness.
that would be great. Head over to the website, royallyunhinged.com. And you can do that. Anything else, Tara?
I don't think so. I think we're just going to hone it back in. And until next time.
I'm one of your hosts, Princess Paula, along with my co-host,
Tara B.
And together in our Scope of Smartness, the two of us forever will be
Royally Unhinged.
with not Dobby.
Not Dobby. Hank
Yes.
Azaria.
Every episode, we always hide a little miniature Dumbledore somewhere. Close your eyes, Cindy, because we already know that you spotted him. And if you can find him, you win nothing. Just our undying admiration.
And nobody saw me moving it in the beginning of the show because
Not
we
at all.
forgot.
But he's right here. There he is.
That was the closest place I could think to put him.
Little Dumbledore. For all. And in case you didn't know, like if you've been watching for a while, hopefully you figure out that like everything is a nod to Harry Potter. Like these frames are just like the, what's it called? The gallery of the
Great Hall.
of the stairs of pictures.
The staircase. It's just
It doesn't have a name. The gallery.
staircase.
Stair. Good job, Tara.
Typically it's a staircase. But we have our snake, we have our Marauder's map, we have our frames, we have other books. Oh, I got Harry Potter books right there. There you go.
All right. Thanks, friends. Bye.